Alright, so how y'all doing today? This is my first video ever on YouTube, but I'm just coming to y'all today to try to help y'all out so y'all don't fall for the same scam or whatever you want to call it that I did last night. So I'm a 17-year-old kid. I know I may look older and all, but I'm a 17-year-old boy. I'm about to graduate from high school. I'm in my 12th grade year. So, like every other 17-year-old, they're looking for ways to get money the right way, not going out on the street selling drugs and stuff. But I was on Instagram scrolling, and I come across this page that says, we can flip your money. You give us $100, we can flip it for $1,000. So at that time, I'm just like, oh snap, that sounds good. I can get money fast. I mean, I've been saving up trying to get a car, so I'm like, oh, I can get this car quick with this. And so I'm like, okay. So I go for it, contact the man, and when I contact the man, he sounds somewhat legit at first, because on his Instagram page, it was just all these testimonial videos and stuff. They're saying, oh, thank you for giving me this money, and oh, I got the money, and thank you, and this, that, and that, and this. So I'm like, okay, like any other 17-year-old, it's like, okay, well, that sound good, that sound legit. So, like I said, I hit him up, and the man sounded kind of sketchy at first, but in my mind, as a 17-year-old, I'm like, well, bypass all that, forget all that. I want the money. So, if I wasn't recording this with my phone, then I can show y'all the messages, but he told me to get a vanilla reload card. I'm about to show y'all what it is. This is it right here. Get this. Vanilla reload card. And he kept trying to get me to go up to like $500, but I'm like, nah, this is my last $100, so I'm just gonna do $100. So I put $100 on this card right here, and I'm like, okay, I'm happy. I'm like, I'm about to get this money and all. So I contacted him. I'm like, man, I want to do this flip, and he was like, okay, let me know when you're ready. And I tried to explain to him. I was like, man, this is my last $100. I have no more after that. And he was like, he just kept saying, okay, cool. So that's the second thing that made me think, oh, this don't sound too right. What's going on? And a guy like me, I always do my research. But something about this time, I just seen dollar signs just going up. So I'm like, man, forget this. I'm about to go ahead and do it. Forget that. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. And then he said, it should have a scratch off on the back, which is this. So I'm going to show y'all the number because there ain't nothing on here. And I scratched it off. And he was like, give me the 10 digits on the back. So I was like, okay. I gave him the 10 digits. And I mean, my heart is racing. My heart was racing. And I'm like, man, I just gave this money. I hope this goes through. So I contacted him, and I'm like, yo, it was like 5 minutes after. I'm like, yo, how long this gonna take? He was like, all right, give me 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay, 20 minutes. And then, like 10 minutes go by, and I'm like, I forgot the word, like, excited. I'm like, yo, how much more, how much longer is this gonna be? He like, all right, give me 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, 10 minutes go by. Contact the dude, yo, where my money at? And I didn't get no reply. And then he was like, oh, give me 5 more minutes. So I'm like, all right. 17-year-old, like I said again, 17-year-old just thinking about now, like, oh, I'm about to get this money. And next thing you know, he come at me with this message talking about what's your Instagram name. So I'm like, damn, this is sketchy as hell. What's my Instagram name? So once again, third time, 17-year-old thinking, I'm like, all right, maybe he gonna follow me or something. Maybe he gonna get the word out. He want me to get the word out. So I'm like, yo, my Instagram is this, that, and that, and this. 5 minutes went by. I'm like, yo, what happened to the money? How am I gonna know when the money's on my card? And never got a reply. So I went to my Instagram page and I seen that this nigga blocked me. So I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck going on? And so I contacted the man and keep like messaging him. I'm like, yo, I just gave you this $100. Where's my money? Where my money at? And I never get no reply. Nothing. So I'm sitting here mad as hell. Cause my last $100, and saving up. And never got a reply. So what I'm trying to do today is to help y'all stay away from people that ask you for this. There's another scam out there that be like Green Dot Money Card or Western Union. I know I came across a scam today. They was talking about if you have a bank account, if you have an active bank account, we can get you $7,000 and you don't have to pay nothing. Don't do that, guys, man. Don't do that. Now that I see what happened to me, and now I'm opened up out of 17-year-old mind to think outside of the box. Now I see that ain't true. That's just people trying to get at you. And I know there's people out there that's gonna be like, blow this video off. Nah, this dude ain't right. Stuff like that. And go ahead and do it. And then it's gonna happen to them. And then they gonna see like I did. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to help y'all out. Trying to make sure this don't happen to none of y'all. Cause I mean, man, it hurt, man. I mean, you work hard for your money. You don't want to sit there and give your money to somebody that you don't even know. So, if I was you, and you looking at this video for information purposes, to see about if this is legit, it ain't legit. Trust and believe me. It happened to me. I don't want to see it happen to you. So don't do it. So, take my advice, man. Take my advice and don't do it. Right here. Vanilla Reload card or Green Dot Money card or Western Union card, don't do it. It ain't right. All right, man.